All right, Terry, first question for Brady.
How you doing, Brady?
Doing well.
I know you're happy with the win, man, but you have to be kind of frustrated with the first half, man, because you guys could have easily built a big lead and been comfortable. So how frustrating was it for you in the first half, man?
Yeah, I'll start it off by, saying, a win's a win. We're 1-0, and that's the ultimate goal. Proud of our defense stepping up. I think our special teams played pretty well, and then offensively, to your question, the first half, I think, like the story of our offense in the first half was we were off by like that much. There was multiple throws where, I think towards the end of the half, you saw two back-to-back that are literally like fingertips. There was a couple RPOs where I missed the guy, by that much, kind of a little behind him. So I don't know what it was, man. It was frustrating as crap because, that's not execution. That's not the level of play that we can play. And to your point, we knew that if we were just clicking or we were on like we kind of got to in the second half, we would have been scoring points up and down that field. But it is what it is. The positive is we had 10 at half and we finished with 41. So,
Raven?
What were some things that were being said in the halftime in the locker room? Like, what was going on? I know you were saying that you guys were off by just this much when you were trying to make plays in the first half. So what changed during halftime to kind of make those things start working?
Really nothing, to be honest. I mean, obviously we go in there and we talk about what we're seeing and maybe some adjustment, but we really didn't change too much, and there wasn't a lot to really say. It was just the fact of the matter that we're not executing the way we should be and the way we know how to. With throws that miss by that much, what are you going to tell an open receiver and a quarterback that puts it right? It's kind of like you got to make it happen. And so that's what's so frustrating, but that's what's also encouraging is like everything that we're doing is there. We just got to get the job done. We got to make it happen. And so I think we just cleaned some things up. I was proud of how we came out in the second half and responded to that. Clearly wasn't perfect, but a win's a win, and we got the job done.
Brady, I'm sure you have a lot of faith in the defense team overall. How much did it kind of build the whole team's confidence to see the defense be able to kind of carry you guys while you guys kind of figured out their execution and timing?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I love about this game, man. It takes all three phases, and that's what we preach. And so it was really, it's like energizing. It gives you a little boost when you get to go see your defense and make plays like that and get turnovers and play well. The same way I'm sure it is for them. Like if they get a 3-and-out or get a stop, for us to go convert that into points on the other end, that probably gives them some life. So that's what I love about football. And the team aspect is we feed off of each other, and some days we all play really well and we roll people. Other days, maybe a little bit better in another phase, but at the end of the day, it's a collective team effort. Defense came up big when we really needed them. We were able to piece some things together in the second half and finish this thing as a unit, and W in the column and on to the next one.
Clayton?
Brady, we all know how last time against Temple ended. Did this game feel like a revenge game for you?
I mean, revenge game a little bit, but like it was just, I had a really bad taste in my mouth from last year. Not necessarily like a revenge game out for those guys, but like this whole week, I just knew like what we put on film last year was god awful, and it had nothing, didn't replicate us at all, didn't reflect who we truly are. And so I was really excited to play this game, to kind of redeem ourselves. And even today, man, it wasn't pretty at all. I'm telling our guys we got a lot of work to do. It was ugly, but I'm the one who's always telling you it's all about going 1-0. So I'm gonna be happy with the win, and we're going to get better this week, go to work, like Rodney said, and get ready for Cincinnati.
Brian?
Calvin Austin had another big game for you. Talk about his progression this year and going to the future. Just how important is he going to be for you?
Yeah, Calvin's a baller, man. And I mean, I think you got a glimpse of it last year in the back half of the season. Kid stepped up huge in some big time games, and especially in later in games and big time moments, earned himself a scholarship. I know that's a big thing. So this season, we knew that he was going to be a big role for us on the offensive side of the football. And I absolutely love going to work with this kid every day. I love, practicing with him, getting to throw him the ball, and go to war with him on Saturdays and whenever we're playing games, because he's a heck of a teammate, a heck of a young man, and I have utmost trust and faith in him. So I'm going to give him a chance to make a play, just like I am the rest of our receivers and weapons. And he does a lot of good stuff with the football, so we need to keep finding ways to get it to him.
We'll do two more. Terry?
Hey, Brady, in the first half, it looked like Calvin knee was down, another controversial review. And in the second half, it looked like Sean Dykes actually drug his foot before he went down. What is it going to take for Memphis to get some of these calls in their favor, man?
Yeah, I don't know if it's legal to say anything about refs or not, but it don't really matter at the end of the day. The calls are the calls. And I think, like, our mindset in sports, it's best to just leave no doubt, man. It's best to just take care of the football, to own it, to execute at a high level. That way there's no doubt. We're catching the ball and we're securing it all the way through the catch. When we're running the ball, we're getting tackled, but our knees aren't hitting the ground and then a ball's coming out. Like, let's not let other people make the decision for us and have to go to review. Let's just go win the dang game and do it in a clean fashion. But it is what it is. We won at the end of the day, so it don't really matter.
Steven, last question.
Brady, you just brought up Rodney a second ago. I'm sure you guys, have competed for the entire season, all season. Just for you, how cool was it to kind of see him just have that type of moment today?
It's awesome, man. It's great to see. That's what I love about this team is it's a bunch of good young men, and it's good people. It's your friends, it's your brothers. So you know how it is when you've got a buddy who's just a good human being and he has success in life. You're extremely happy and proud of him, and that this is another case. It was awesome to see the defense as a whole play at a high level, but for him to kind of have his highlighted 2 picks, almost a third, that would have been nasty. But it was really good to see. We were really proud of him, and we got to keep climbing. Keep this momentum going and elevating as a unit. And we're going to need him to keep playing at a high level on the defensive side.